Logan Paul had always been a controversial figure on social media, but it wasn't until he released a video laughing at a dead person who had taken their own life. The world was shocked and disgusted, and the backlash was immediate, with people from all over the globe expressing their outrage at Paul's lack of basic human dignity. But even in the face of such widespread criticism, Paul refused to back down. Instead, he had continued to engage in controversial and questionable behavior, including scamming his followers with a fake game. So today, let's go deep down this black hole and see what is happening behind the scenes. Logan Alexander Paul was born on the 1st of April 1995 and was already a household name by the time he was 27 years old, with over 23 million subscribers on his YouTube channel and a spot on the Forbes list of the highest paid creators in 2017, 2018, and 2021. Paul had built a successful career for himself as an entertainer, but the journey started back in 2013 when Logan Paul decided to try his hand at creating podcast content for the then popular video sharing app Vine. He started posting sketches of the podcasts and quickly gained a following, leading him to start his own YouTube channel, The Official Logan Paul, on October 18, 2013. When Vine closed its doors, Paul turned his focus only to YouTube, where he continued to post regularly and quickly gained a massive following. But Paul did not like to just stick with one channel. In 2015, he created the Logan Paul Vlogs channel, which quickly became his most subscribed YouTube channel. As of January 2022, it had received 23.2 million subscribers and over 5.8 billion views, making it the 74th most subscribed channel in the United States. Paul's popularity wasn't limited to YouTube, however. He also dabbled in acting, with guest appearances on TV shows like Law & Order, and starring roles in films like The Thinning in 2016 and The Thinning: New World Order in 2018. He even tried his hand at music, releasing his debut song 2016. He even had his own TV series, Logan Paul vs., which was purchased by Comcast in 2016. By the time April 2014 rolled around, Logan Paul had already made a name for himself as an entertainer, with over 105,000 Twitter followers, 361,000 Instagram followers, 31,000 likes on Facebook, and around 150,000 subscribers to his YouTube channel. It was clear that Paul had a devoted and loyal following. A YouTube compilation video of his Vine work had even gained over 4 million views in its first week of being posted. It's no surprise that he was ranked as the 10th most influential figure on Vine in 2015. His 6-second videos earned him hundreds of thousands of dollars in advertising revenue, and by October of that year, his Facebook videos alone had received over 300 million views. Paul referred to his devoted followers as Logang, a combination of his first name and the word gang. It was clear that he had a special connection with his audience, and they were more than happy to follow him wherever his career took him. Paul was able to achieve such widespread fame and acceptance. His success as an entertainer was undeniable, but it seemed that the sky was the limit for Logan Paul, until his true character starts to show up. December 31st, 2017 was a fateful day for Logan Paul, one that would change the course of his career forever. On that day, he uploaded a vlog to his YouTube channel that would spark outrage and controversy around the world. The vlog depicted the recently deceased corpse of a man who had died by hanging himself in Aokigahara, a forest at the base of Mount Fuji in Japan, known as the Suicide Forest due to its infamy as a suicide site. Paul and his group had planned to camp in the woods as part of his Tokyo Adventure series, but upon finding the corpse, they decided to notify the authorities and cancel their plans. The video quickly gained 6.3 million views within 24 hours of being uploaded, and Paul faced a backlash from celebrities, politicians, and other members of the YouTube community for his insensitivity to suicide victims. He was also criticized for other misbehavior he was captured participating in during the trip, including climbing onto a moving forklift at the Tsukiji fish market, removing his clothes on a crowded street, and throwing a giant Pokeball at passing citizens, including a police officer. Several petitions were made to Change.org urging YouTube to delete Paul's channel, and the largest of these received more than 720,000 signatures. Paul eventually removed the video from his channel and issued an apology on Twitter, but the damage had already been done. In the aftermath of the controversy, YouTube removed Paul's channel from the preferred ad program and put the release of his film The Thinning New World Order on hold. His TV series Logan Paul vs. was also halted, and he was cut from the cast of the YouTube Red series Foursome. The release of the musical film Valley Girl, in which Paul played the role of Mickey Bowen, was also delayed by Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer. It was a dark time for Paul, but he vowed to learn from his mistakes and move forward. However, the negative implication of his alleged offense against humanity continued to haunt him until he learned from his mistakes. On January 15th, Logan Paul was spotted at LAX by reporters from TMZ. When asked about the controversy surrounding his Suicide Forest video, he claimed that he had learned a lot from his mistakes and believed he had been treated fairly. When asked if he deserved a second chance, Paul replied that everyone deserves a second chance. In an attempt to make amends for his actions, Paul donated $1 million to suicide prevention agencies, a quarter of which went to the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline. He also hired Mike Majlak, a former marketing manager at Lovesac, to help improve his reputation and make sure everything returned to normal. On February 4th, Paul officially returned to his daily vlogs on YouTube after taking a 3-week suspension. Despite the backlash he faced, YouTube CEO Susan Wojcicki announced on February 12th that Paul had not violated YouTube's 3-strike policy and did not meet the criteria for being banned from the platform. However, Paul's troubles didn't end there. Maverick Apparel, a brand for juniors and children, threatened him with legal action for giving his clothing line a similar name, Maverick by Logan Paul, believing that shoppers were confusing their line with Paul's and causing a decline in sales. It seemed that no matter what he did, Paul couldn't escape the negative implications of his actions. Logan Paul's reputation took another hit on February 9, 2018, when YouTube suspended all advertising on his channels due to his pattern of behavior, including a joke about the Tide Pod challenge, removing a fish from his pond to give it CPR, and tasering 2 dead rats. As a result, his revenue was temporarily halted, and he began broadcasting live on Twitch for the first time. However, 2 weeks later, YouTube restored ads on Paul's channel, but placed his channel on a 90-day probation period, during which time his content was not eligible to be featured on YouTube's trending tab. Logan surprised everyone recently, talking about a video game called Crypto Zoo in one of his podcasts, claiming it to be a fun game that also helps make money.
It's a really fun game that makes you money.
But nothing happened like he claimed, as it turned out to be a scam. A YouTuber named CoffeeZilla recently released a video where he investigated the scam. Maybe it was a payback period for Logan. CoffeeZilla hosted many victims of the game who claimed to spend a lot of money on it, but they never got a single amount back, meaning it was nothing more than a scam. As a consequence, Logan got criticized for the scam. Even his younger brother, who had no involvement in the scam, faced trolling as a result. The digging beyond the surface continued as the Drama Alert reporter, Keemstar, recently shared a picture where the Maverick has blocked him. There was a mixed reaction to this update about Logan Paul on Twitter. Many shared screenshots of them getting blocked by Paul. Also, some scorned Logan for getting into controversy again. Meanwhile, some Logan Paul supporters claimed the YouTuber didn't know about the scam and hoped he recovered from the mess. It is a trying moment for Logan, as he has lost a significant amount of money and seen his reputation and fan base dancing in the mud. In fact, he's become not just one of the most controversial YouTubers, but also one of the most hated. Do you think a comeback is possible for Logan Paul? I do not see that coming.